Hey, picture this. Set your goals realistic, they said. Don't set your goals too high, because if you set your goals too high, then if you don't achieve them, or it doesn't seem like you are going to reach them, you'll give up, they said. Well, here's the thing about they. Nobody knows who they are. And another thing about they is that they are talking from a perspective of living inside the box. Think about that. What I want you to do is take that box that, whether it be your family has tried to put you in, whether it be your friends have tried to put you in, whether it be society has tried to put you in, okay? Take that box, kick it wide open, literally obliterate that box. Not just thinking outside the box, get rid of the box. Because this is what you don't understand. That when we set our goals realistically, okay, then we only actually work towards the goal that we set. And we don't push ourselves. Because if we set a goal that is unrealistic, right, we're thinking that something is wrong with us. Let me give you an example. If you set your goal, if you happen to be in sales, right, and you have set your goal that you want to have 10 sales this week, this is what happens. You set your goal for 10 sales, and you only do the work that's required for 10 sales. And we all know that a lot of people fall short. It just is what it is. Okay? So you wind up with 2 sales. Okay? And because our minds have been conditioned to think that, oh, well, maybe next time we should set our goal for 5 sales. And that means that we'll be closer to it since we only had 2 sales. Because we're still thinking inside that box. We're still thinking that we need to set our goals realistically. You know what realistic is? Realistic is whatever your reality is. If your reality is that you're only capable of making 10 sales in that week, then you have created your own box for yourself. You have limited yourself to only being able to achieve that. That's what you have done. Think of it like this. If what you have been doing has not been working so well for you, listening to they, setting realistic goals. Imagine this. Try something different. Try it like this. Instead of saying, hey, I want to make 10 sales this week, say, hey, I want to make 100 sales this week. Don't think about, well, that's not realistic, because I only made 2 sales last week. How am I all of a sudden going to make, 100 sales this week? Throw that thinking out. Brush it off. Because now when you set your goal unrealistically, okay, by they standards, now you need to do the effort to reach those goals. However, not just to reach 100 sales, but now you need to do the effort to reach 200 sales or 300 sales or 400 sales in that week. And now you're thinking, well, Dee, you must be absolutely out your mind. No, I'm not. This is why, and it's psychological. This is why. When you set your goals 10 times higher than what they were before, because you were going off of realistic principles, you were going off of living inside the box principles, right? Or you even had the box sitting around you. The box don't even need to be there, okay? When you do that, you're only going to do but so much work. When you set them higher, and now you do the work that's required to not just reach 100 sales, But now the work that's required to reach 200 or 300 or 400 sales, you do that amount of work or that amount of strategy, you do that amount. And what will happen is that little 10 sales that you were trying to achieve so hard before, and you only, you only achieved 20% of it, you will actually wind up superseding that little 10. Superseding that 10. You'll wind up with 15, 20, 30, however many. But you'll look back on your endeavors and you say, man, you know, I've really been pushing. I've really been working it. And look, not only did I supersede that little small goal that I had of 10, sales, but look where I'm at now. I'm at 15, I'm at 20, I'm at 30. Because you put in the work that was unrealistic. So I challenge you guys, all right? I challenge you to start being unrealistic when you're setting your goals. Start being unrealistic when it comes to the amount of effort that you're thinking that you need to put in. Whatever you initially think that you need to put in, up it by about another 10, 10 times as much, 5 times as much, whatever the case may be, up it. Because getting to where a lot of us want to be in our life, and I'm not just talking about business, I'm talking about anything in our lives, whether it be your marriage, whether you want to get married, maybe you're still single, okay? Whether it be, having some more children, or whether it be seeing our children off to college, whatever it is, whether it be you want to get a raise at your job, okay? Whether it be you want to get a promotion at your job, start thinking unrealistically. Stop allowing they to package your goals, to package your limitations into this box. Once you start doing that, you will start seeing unrealistic results in your life. Now, some of you guys may have heard this before, all right? What I'm saying is not new. Okay. But the reason that I'm saying it is because I see it. I didn't always see it. I see it. And I see that not only does it have validity, but it actually has veracity. Okay. It is true. And I'm bringing this to you as a testament of what I'm saying. Meaning, I'm not just regurgitating, I live it, and I will continue to live it. So hopefully this message can help someone else. Like I said, it does not matter if you're in business, whatever it is you're trying to do. Hopefully this message can help someone else. Hopefully it can at least start the process on thinking a little clearer when it's time to set your goals, understanding that you are worth more than what you used to think that you were worth. And when I say used to, I'm not talking about 2 years ago. I'm talking about 2 seconds ago, before you listen to all of this video. You are worth more than whatever you set your goals for. So if before you listen to this video, your goal was to, be married or whatever the case would be with, a loving husband in 2019, you're worth better than that. You're worth being married in a loving relationship with your husband in 2018. You got to know you're worth that. If your goal was, I want to make 10 sales this week, you're worth more than 10 sales. Now, I can't just tell you that and then it just happens for you. You got to believe it. You got to put it into practice and you got to make it happen. But here's one thing that is truth. If you first think it, right? Then you start believing that in your heart and you start speaking that out your mouth, then you will start making actions and moves, motivating to make it happen. And you will see the things that you used to think were realistic goals were just limiting you. Okay? So this is just a word from Team Dee Car Lady and everyone who joins forces with me, everyone who doesn't join forces with me and just watches this video. Take heed. Stop limiting to yourself. All the way to the top. It's only one way, all the way to the top. Let's get it. And I'm out.